Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to Chapati'S session. And this is another episode that we are going to have a conversation with an amazing guest that I have today. He's a very talented and a very gifted man who will be talking to us in this session. And from the previous session, I said that I'll be bringing to you different guests who have different stories, because at Chapati'S session is all about learning, inspiring, and improving lives. So I'm very humbled and glad to have you in this space. Thanks. Whereby we just share our stories. It's all about sharing our stories and the journeys that we have, the journey that we have gone through in life to where we are right at the moment. So feel welcome to this session, and I believe my viewers are very, very happy to have you in this session. So karibu sana.
Thanks so much, Jesse.
So tell us, what's your name?
My name is Alan Sampao Loinyo. I have 3 names.
Yes.
Loinyo is my surname, but I love the name Sampao. That's my given name. Sampao. And wow. I like when people use that name.
Yes.
So when you call me Alan, it's fine.
Yeah.
But when you call me Sampao, I'll be happy.
You feel it. you feel it. Eh?
Yeah. That's my given name.
Does it have like a meaning? What is Sampao?
Does it have doesn't have a specific meaning, but there was a time I asked Mom, why did you choose to give me this name? And they said, there was a very powerful man and a very wealthy man called Sampao.
Yes.
He was not able to tell me from which family.
Yeah.
So that's why they choose to give me that name.
Wow. Yeah. So it's like a name that signifies power. Like power. Wow.
I think. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. But so I still need to know more about it.
Wow. Yeah. We should. By the way, we also want to know what Sampao means. Like, yes. But we have that crew that it's about power.
Yes.
Thank you, and welcome to this session.
Thanks.
And I feel welcome to this space whereby we've been having episodes where we just talk about our stories, and I believe that you're ready to share your stories with us.
Yeah, I'm ready to share my story, and thanks for having me today.
Thank you, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Alan, where do you come from? I know you come from Kenya, right?
Yes.
Yes, which part from Kenya?
All right, as I said earlier, my name is Alan Sampao Loinyo, and I'm from Narok County.
Yes.
Masai Mara, a village called Ololemtia. So I'm a Masai.
Ololemtia. Wow. Can you say hi to my viewer in Masai?
Masai language? If there is a Masai who is watching us, the greeting is Sopa. So Sopa Oleng.
Sopa Oleng.
Yes. That's the greeting.
Okay, so they are supposed to respond.
So if you say Sopa, you're supposed to respond Sopa, but you can say Sopa Oleng as like you say Habari.
Yes.
Nzuri. But if you say Habari and say Nzuri Sana, the same thing. Sopa Oleng. So Oleng is like Sana.
Oh, Sopa Oleng. Oh, I'm learning something new. And wow, I know Masai culture is one of very large culture that we have back in the country. Yeah. And actually it is very diverse which has actually maintained its tradition.
Yes.
So I'm very glad, because I know you'll be sharing some of these traditions with my viewer here. We are very glad to have that. So tell us, Alan, how did you find yourself in the US?
It's a very interesting story, Jesse.
Yeah.
Because I think it's not been long since I thought of coming to the US.
Okay.
Just recently.
Okay.
But maybe just before even I get to that place.
Yeah.
I don't know, just to give my background,
how
it all started.
Yeah, sure.
Because I think it might encourage or inspire someone, and I know that's one of your goals of your pod session is to giving out stories that will encourage maybe someone who is struggling there, or maybe who is having some dreams and visions of achieving some things in life, which is very possible.
Sure.
Yeah, so before thinking of coming to the US, about my academic life, I just went to village school, or Ololemtia, as I said earlier.
Okay.
Went for my primary level from class 1 to class 8. Then when I was done, I did not go to high school.
Okay.
So I didn't manage to go to high school for 2 years.
Okay.
So I was out of school, just doing some work there.
Yes.
Kuwa nachoma chapati vizuri.
Yeah.
Hizo tu center Ololemtia.
Yeah.
And then the reason was because we are not able to go to high school the reason is
because of maybe
money
or financial issues.
That I can say that was the issue, but some other issues which I may not be able to mention here.
Okay.
Yes.
So you stayed out of after you finished your primary school, you stayed for 2 years.
I finished in 2011.
Yeah.
So I was hoping to go to high school by 2012, but I did not go. Just left at home. I didn't understand what was depression, but recently I came to realize I was under certain kind of depression at that moment.
Oh, sorry.
So 2012 was thinking too much. Then was seeing my classmates going to high school, coming back, going for second term, coming back, but I'm still at home.
Wow,
and then that's 2012, and then 2013 again I tried my luck, but I didn't manage to go. But I still have the urge. I feel like I need to go to school. I still need to get education. Then I struggled 2013 to save some money, was doing some work, trying to put some money so that I can be able to join in the next year. That was 2014.
Okay.
So end of 2014, just to see my savings, I had almost 30,000. And I thought this one is enough to take me back to high school. And in real sense, it was not enough. So
definitely, it is not enough.
The money was too small that cannot even be able to pay the fee for one term. So I thought, let me go and borrow some money from friends. Like I was working in a center, so everybody knew me because I was well known in those small hotels in making chapati.
Making chapatis.
And so everyone know about Sampao. Everyone know about Alan. And I said I will go out and ask money from friends and then go to school. Ask them, I have an admission letter. I want to go back to school. Please help me. But do you know, God is so great. I said, let me go to one of the police camps, those who guard Masai Mara National Reserve. I'll go there, call them all, ask for financial resources, just them to fundraise the money for me, then go to school. So when I went there, I meet two of them. I think one of them was the head officer. And then I tell him my story and he said, this is interesting. Let me call my colleagues and maybe you can share the story and we can get some funds for you.
Wow.
Then they all came. I think they were almost 30. I give them my story and they were so impressed.
Police officers.
Yeah, they're game rangers. They were so impressed and they said, we will help you. But one of them said, there is a man who is the chairman of the CDF and he's still working here. Maybe we can talk to him. Probably they might help you maybe pay one term. And we see what happened. They told me, go back and come on Saturday because you'll be coming back. Then went there. Then on Saturday, I was back to the camp. Then I met with the chairman of the CDF. I give him my story and he asked me, why are you at home? I don't have money to go to school. Are you serious? Is it money or because you don't want to go to school? I told him, no. If I didn't want to go to school, I could have not been asking money to go to school. And he took my contacts and then after 2 days, he called me. Go to a certain school, tell the principal to give you an admission letter. Do you know what? I went to that school before and asked for an admission letter with my 30,000 because I knew I was going to school. And then told him, I already have an admission from that school. Cool, that's good. All right, he told me on this day, come to Narok town. And can you be able to get some money to do shopping? Yes, I can get the money to do shopping. I will look there because I knew I have some 30,000 that I have saved. So I went, did my shopping and then met with a man. And do you know, after meeting him, the good story he told me? He told me, young man, you are so lucky. I went to the MP, I talked and I shared the story and he told me, I'll take that boy back to school and I will pay the 4 years.
Wow, great. Just hold on, Alan. Now, you're starting to touch my heart because you're telling me that these like more than 2 years you're out of school.
2 years out of school.
And now you've been making chapatis in the locals, in the local area. And now here you go and you went and shared your story with the game rangers. And then they introduced you with the chairman of the CDF. CDF is a constituency development fund.
Exactly.
Wow, and this guy just decides to take you back to school.
And then the chairman of the CDF took my story to the MP.
Oh, okay. The member of parliament now for where you come from?
He's called Patrick Ntutu.
Wow, shout out Patrick Ntutu.
He's the current governor of Narok County.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a great man. That's a great man.
So I never knew him before. I have never saw him, and then he just told the chairman, "I'll take that boy back to school." And do you know what he did? Exactly what he said.
Wow.
So the MP took me back to school, and he paid all my fee from Form 1 to Form 4.
See how God works, man.
God works great things. Wow. So went to a school called Moinaikara. I did well in my academics. Yeah, I was good, I can say that. I did well. I impressed the school, the administration, everything. And I was actively engaged in many activities. I served as the chairman of the Christian Union in the CU, in the high school, and also as the prime minister, like the head boy of the old school, student council. Then I finished 2017, and I was so happy. I see, it's possible. And I'll still go ahead.
So 2017, you're done with your high school.
Yes, 2017, done with my high school, and then go back home. Then went back home, and now I was like, okay, I'm done with high school. What next?
What next?
And I knew I will pass in exam. So
okay, this time now the results are not over.
Not out. Yeah, the results are not out. So I was waiting the results and see what happened, if I will get an opportunity to go back to go to campus, which I knew I'm going. If this has happened,
you're so confident.
I was so confident about it. So results were out, and I passed. Everybody was happy at home.
What did you score in high school?
I just scored a B plane.
Wow, that's good, because that's even more than what was required by 10 to go to campus, right?
Yes.
Wow, congratulations!
Thank you so much. So
now you have the results. Now you're waiting for admission.
I have the results, and did my application, and after application, I was placed in Chuka University to pursue biomedical sciences.
Wow.
Yeah, and then after that is preparations of where can I get money.
Now to go to the campus.
Yes, and it needs money.
Now here is Alan. He has an admission in Chuka University for
biomedical
sciences, but there is no money. What next?
So two of my friends, I was working when I was waiting the results. I was working in a certain hotel in the same center.
Okay.
But two of my friends work in a certain hotel, the hotels for Wasungus in Masai Mara, and they wanted to have me in that camp. So they told me, we want to take you out here, but we don't want your boss to know, because he's so happy of you. But that work is so good because we will pay you some good money. But again, you can get tip because you are serving Wasungus.
Okay.
And I was so excited about it. And then I had to tell my boss I want to get prepared because I want to go to school. And then I went there, worked for 2 months, and I got some good money. But again, it was not enough. So I had to call some friends and talk with the local church that I was attending, talk with the pastor, how can I get some money? Then he gave me an idea, maybe we can talk with the family and call some friends and we see if we can get some money. Then we just organized, we called some friends actually on Sunday, but after service, we just called some few friends and they brought money. I have good friends at home.
Wow.
Yeah.
Friends.
Friends. It's good to have friends.
Mark the word, good friends.
Jesse, do you know, like within 1 hour, just very few people, how much they brought to me? They brought me almost 250,000.
Oh my goodness. 250,000 by 10. That's good money to go to campus.
Yeah, then they just gave me the whole money, put your pocket.
Because I remember when I was going to campus in 2015, I also had some financial constraints here and there, and I invited friends. But I'm shocked. You have good friends, man. You're blessed. We didn't manage to raise that huge amount of money. We actually raised my first semester tuition fee. And I was happy, and the rest is history. So now here you have like 250,000.
I have 250,000, and when it was time for admission, went to Chuka.
That is now in 2018.
2018, went to Chuka and got admitted, and I just calculated how much do I need. So I was a government-sponsored student, the job, so I don't have to pay a lot of tuition fee.
Yeah, sure.
So I just calculated how much do I need to pay the 4 years in this school. Then did my math, and I got the
actual figure.
Yes, and I paid them of the first semester.
You paid the whole amount?
I paid the whole amount.
For the 4 years?
For the 4 years.